On Sunday, March 29, 1987, Lawrence Nomayagbo Anini, his gang and DSP Iyamu, the police officer who aided their operation, were publicly executed in Benin City after a Benin High Court convicted them in February 1987. The people of the then Bende state, now Edo and Delta, were happy as their worst nightmare was finally put to rest. Lawrence Nomayagbo Anini showed Edo State in a bad light as he terrorized the then Bende State. He was fearless, ferocious, brutal, and made it his life goal to go after everybody in uniform, especially the police force. At the mention of the name Anini, people were scared because nobody knew what he looked like. Some even speculated that he was a spirit who could teleport to wherever his name was mentioned. At a time, he was becoming a national threat and he was discussed in the State Security Council meetings. Hey, don't forget to like this video, otherwise this cockroach will crawl on your body tonight. Lawrence Nomayagbo Anini was born in 1960 in a village that is about 20 miles away from Benin City. He migrated to Benin at a young age and learned driving and eventually became a skilled taxi driver. Because he was fearless and daring, he became popular in Benin motor parks as he was able to control different competing interests among motor park touts and operators. After a while, he stepped up his game and became a transporter for gangs, criminal godfathers, and thieves. Once he realized his criminal potential, he set up his own gang, which included Monde Osumbo, Ofege, and others. The gang started with car hijacking and later upgraded to bus and bank robbery. After some time, Anini and his gang extended their criminal acts to other towns and cities far north and east of Benin City. In early 1986, two members of Anini's gang were tried and prosecuted. This was against an earlier under-the-table agreement he had with the police to destroy evidence against the gang members. This spurred a retaliatory action as Anini felt that the police had betrayed him. He started gunning down police officers at will. Within 3 months, 9 police officers were victims of Anini's vengeance. Between August 1986 and September same year, Anini and his gang engaged in several robbery activities, including the snatching of a Peugeot 504 car from Albert Otto, an Assistant Inspector General of Police's driver. Unfortunately, the driver was neutralized. The gang also snatched another Peugeot 504 close to the former Fedeco office in Benin City. 2 days later, Anini and his gang shot 2 police officers in Orionwo local government area of Edo State. He even wrote several letters to media houses describing his criminal activities like that of Robin Hood. Concerned by the criminal activities of Lawrence Anini and his gang, the then military head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, ordered a manhunt for the dreaded bandit and his gang. The entire police force went after them. The more they searched for Anini and his gang, the more elusive they become and the more they intensify their criminal activities. They were always 10 steps ahead of the police. Unknown to the police force that one of the senior officers was Anini's mole in the unit, and their attempt to capture Anini failed woefully. Words on the street then was that Anini was invincible and no one could ever catch him or his gang. But all that changed after the Armed Forces Ruling Council meeting in October 1986. The then head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, turned to the then Inspector General of Police and asked, "My friend, where is Anini?" Lawrence Anini's case was becoming an embarrassment to the country. Newspapers, media houses, journals were publishing different reports on the terror Anini was unleashing on the land. Finally, it took a brave police officer, Kayode Owareroro, to bring Anini's reign of terror to an end. On the 3rd of December 1986, Officer Owareroro arrested Anini in company of 6 girls at number 26 Oyenwosa Street opposite Igoa Dala Primary School. Acting on the tip-off from locals, Owareroro assembled his team and stormed the house Anini was hiding and was arrested with little resistance. Anini was caught off guard, but he tried to make a smart move. He tried convincing the police officers that he wasn't Anini. He attempted to escape, but Officer Uwareroro shot his leg. After receiving several bullets on his leg, he confessed that he was Anini. Surprisingly, Anini, that unleashed terror on the entire Bender state, became humble. He was remorseful and ready to confess. He revealed that Osubo, who was arrested earlier, was his deputy. He further revealed that Osubo actually shot and wounded former police boss Akabusu. Anini also revealed that George Iyamu, a high-ranking police officer, aided their robbery activities. The officer shielded gangs, gave them logistics, and sometimes revealed police secrets to them. Anini further exposed how George Iyamu tried to kill Christopher Omeben, an assistant inspector general of police in charge of intelligence and investigation. He even sent assassins to neutralize the AIG, but the assassin failed. In the end, Anini was tried in court and was sentenced to death. In passing his judgment, Justice Omoagege made some emotional remarks. In his words, he said, "Anini will forever be remembered in the history of crime in this country, but it won't be of unblessed memory. Few people, if ever, would give the name to their children." This was how Anini's reign of terror in the then Bender state ended. Every day is for the thief, and one day is for the owner of the house. So, what do you think about Lawrence Anini? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment below. Thank you.